Utah is tracking the movements of those who drive electric cars. It has a Bountiful man worried, though, about privacy and security. So he called KSL consumer investigator Matt Gephardt to look into it. Matt, what'd you find?
Mike, the state of Utah needs to make up some money. It has to do with electric cars. More electric cars on the road means fewer gallons of gas getting pumped. Less gallons of gas getting pumped means less gas tax revenue. But is the solution that was come up with safe? You ask. KSL investigates.
Most of the money that's used to build and maintain our roads comes from the tax that we pay with every gallon of gas that we pump. But when electric vehicles hit the road, it created an issue. Suddenly, you have thousands of cars that are using state roads, but not paying for them. So the Utah legislature came up with a solution, but it's a solution that has privacy wonks worried.
I plug this in.
The state is issuing these trackers to electric vehicle drivers like Floyd McDermott. It tracks his car's movements, then sends him a bill, 1.5 cents for every mile he drives.
I was concerned about some privacy issues.
In addition to tracking his movements, the gizmo comes with an app that Floyd was instructed to download to his smartphone. He worries that a breach in the app security could leave his phone exposed.
Can somebody through a back door get into my cell phone and find out what's going on with me that I don't want them to know?
Floyd asked the KSL investigators to look into it.
And we have taken every measure possible to make sure that data protection is secure.
Tiffany Pocock is the Roadie Surcharge Program Manager for the Utah Department of Transportation. She says they took great care to make sure that the driving data collected is secure.
We partnered with some industry leaders that have been doing tolling and data security, data privacy for a long time.
In fact, Pocock says that UDOT doesn't even have access to specific GPS data, only how many miles are logged so they can send out bills. As for the phone app, it's for the driver to see for themselves their mileage, but you do not have to download it.
The device itself has a cell chip that's talking right to the account manager. It's not connected to your phone.
But perhaps most importantly, the state knew that this program would not sit well with some people worried about privacy. And since data security can never be 100% guaranteed, lawmakers built in and out. Rather than 1.5 cents per mile, a driver can choose not to install the tracker and instead pay a flat rate, $20, $52, or $120 per year, depending on the type of car that they drive.
It is a voluntary program.
UDOT's answers do not alleviate Floyd's concerns, who says he's returning the tracker and going to pay that flat rate.
I'm going to pay the $52 and get out of the program. I'm not even going to worry about it.
And you know, electric car owners who do not drive a lot of miles, they would be better financially with that chip than they would by paying that flat rate. It's also probably worth noting that that flat rate is not set in stone. This program's only been around 2 years, and we've already seen a big price increase after year 1.